We're going to be talking today about two sections, Deuteronomy chapters 15 through 20. And they go together, and there's kind of some cooperation here. So I'm going to talk about them both at the same time, even though they are two separate days' readings. So I'll share with that. First thing, in the first section, there's a lot of talk about how to treat slaves. And in Western culture, we've done away with slavery, which is a great thing. And we think, the Bible's talking about how we should treat our slaves. And what we have to realize is that in this time when this is written, the way that humans treat each other as property was very prevalent. It still happens today. It just happens differently. And so the teaching here is incredibly revolutionary, that God is saying, be kind to your slaves. And after 7 years, free them and send them away with gifts, with abundance, right? It's a completely different way for treating each other. And it's really powerful when you look at it in history, and God saying to his people, I want you to be different than the nations around you. And I want you to treat each other well. And then in the second part, it talks about these cities of refuge. See, because back then, if there was an accident and someone was hurt or died, there was really justice was not practiced. People didn't look into a case. And so if there was an accident, you might just get killed. And so God's saying, no, give people due process, right? It's being taught due process here. And then it's also saying somebody can't be convicted just on an accusation of one person. There has to be corroborating evidence. And so we see in these teachings here in Moses' farewell to the people, he's talking about that people should be treated fairly and justly. And it was a revolutionary fairness and justice in the time. It would have made the people of God completely stand out among the nations. And I think we're called to fairness and justice in a way that would stand out, where we don't mistreat each other or use each other. So powerful stuff here in Deuteronomy chapter 15 through 20. Hope you're enjoying Scripture.